This video is to show to our customer the new kit for the WP 35mm for the KTM and Husky. We go to remove the stock part. This is the air side. This we go to replace with our top out spring. Okay, perfect. We go to mount back all the stock stuff. It's very important to apply a lot of Loctite. Okay, tight as much as you can. This is the hydraulic side, and we go to dismount all the inner part. First, we go to dismount the top out spring because we have to mount on the new piston holder. This is the part that pushes on the spring, and after a few hours it's already worn out, as you can see, and the oil was very bad. This one is the part that we go to install instead the stock one. A bit of grease for the adjusters, very slow. We apply some Loctite on the thread, and we go to mount back everything. We go to install top out spring, stock spring here, mount the stack, the shim stack, the piston, rebound stack, apply a drop of Loctite, and then tight with the nut. 10 Newton meters. Okay, now we go to mount the stock washer, plastic washer, then the hydro stop, put a lot of grease. Okay, this is the cartridge side. We already did the hole to install the shredder valve that goes underneath the lugs. Now we go to install the free piston inside. We go to apply a lot of grease. The free piston position has to stay at 310 millimeters from the top of the shaft. Now we go to mount the valve on the bottom of the lug. Just a drop of Loctite, and we tie it with a 10 millimeter. So this is the valve, a bit of grease, and we put the cap. The black washer that is inside the shaft and the oil level has to stay flush to these 4 holes. Push it down, the hydro stop, apply Loctite on the thread, and then with the tool push it down and let the oil squeeze beside on the holes. And now it's ready to be mounted, everything, and tight as much as you can. This is the wrench to tight the kit on the shaft. Now we go to inflate with the nitrogen that goes inside the chamber that we create here inside. The shaft comes back same as a shock. We usually use 5 or 6 bars The inner cartridge is already mounted. Now we go to mount this O-ring and this that work with the hydro stop. The kit is completely mounted at 60 psi, and the feeling is pretty good, very good. Hold open and we go to close all the adjusters on the rebound, and it becomes way more controlled. So we have a lot of room to play with the adjusters. And also we can change the pressure and do everything we want. Very good.